making joystick pods for this customer for many years, and we've taken this as an opportunity to modernize the layout for a new machine that they will be manufacturing in the future. So we took a lot of, I guess, more modern parts, integrated them into the control stations, and so far the customer is happy with the result. I mean, it's trying to get closer to what you'd expect to see in a newer vehicle, a newer car, right? Not all to that level, but we're trying to get to that point. So the different input devices you might see, how you control your radio, how you control different, tuning features on a vehicle. We're trying to do that, but for machinery. Well, at GS we make a custom grip for them, so we added some different, operator feedback, like just indicator lights, different button layouts, things like that. It's a newer machine, and obviously there's more features, so it requires more inputs. So we add a lot of that to the pod. Also, another key thing is the ergonomics, right? The operator sits in these machines for very long shifts, essentially, so it has to be comfortable as well. So a lot of care and detail is taken to make sure that it's a comfortable pod as well as usable. There's a level of trust, right? We've done this for them for many, many years, long before my time at GS, and I think that obviously the partnership and then the trust that we'll come up with a good product for their machine. When it comes to the system design, that's one of our talents, really. And, to mention, we took the customer's requirements, which was a list of components, inputs, outputs, whatever, and we created a custom shell. So it's not like, we have an off-the-shelf part. We make whatever's needed for the machine. I mean, they're familiar with the machines, so any change is noticed, right? But it still has to be a rugged device. It has to be durable and has to live, and I'll give it that modern feel.